What? Oh, right on time. Somebody's phone rings on the air. Thank you. Good night. Nice. Hey, everybody. Welcome. This is Friday Night Fuckery, and the fuckery begins right off the bat here on WTF Nation Radio. What's going on? Hope you've all had an uneventful week. You've stayed out of jail. You don't have any new STDs, and you're wearing red because we remember everyone deployed. Here we are, finally Friday. So let me just come out with guns blazing here. Well, first of all, hold on. Let me back up before I get all bent out of shape. Mary Dague's going to join us tonight, and if you don't know who she is, you should. If you've never heard Mary do anything other than Range 15, stick around. Yeah, she was in Range 15. She's the Wonder Nubs, the chick with no arms, as most of you probably know her. She'll be on the show in about an hour. So I have beef with the Memphis VA hospital. Let me give you a little bit of backstory. Last week I went and saw my primary care physician, and it was time for my yearly checkup. Well, she didn't like some of the stuff she saw, mostly with like my liver. She told me that she was going to schedule some consults, I guess, whatever the term is. One with orthopedics because of my leg, one with dermatology because I got some suspect stuff going on my skin. That's probably some cancer type stuff. And one with ultrasound to have my liver checked out. Well, it's been over a week since I went. They have not contacted me, so I tried to contact them. Holy shit. The first thing I did was track down the numbers to the respective clinics. The first one that I tried to call was dermatology. They have two different extensions listed. So I called the first one, and it rang and rang and rang and rang for a good, solid 2 minutes, which doesn't seem like that long unless you sit there and listen to a phone ring for 2 fucking minutes. I hung up and tried the other one. Same thing. No answer on either one. I tried both of them again. Same thing. No answer on either one. So I tried orthopedics next, and I dialed the main number and then the extension that they had listed for orthopedics. And, I got the standard, your call is very important to us. Your phone call will be answered in however many minutes it said. It ended up being about 10 minutes until somebody picked up, and it was the call center. And I started to explain what I was trying to accomplish, and they said, well, let me transfer you to orthopedics. And they did. And the phone rang and rang and rang, and somebody finally answered. And as soon as they picked up, said, can I put you on hold? And before I could say yes or no, they put me back on hold. Another good 5 minutes or so. Well, when they pick up, finally, to speak to me, I start explaining to them what it is that I want. And before I can get the first fucking sentence out of my mouth completely, this rude bitch interrupts me and asks me for my name and last four, which I provide because I just want to get this shit taken care of and get it over with. And she dicks around and says, finally says, "Oh, your consultation has been canceled." And I said, "Wait, what do you mean canceled?" And excuse me. She says, "Yeah, they've decided not to talk to you because they didn't see anything on your MRI." Basically what she said was, and not as nearly as eloquently, and I don't profess to be an eloquent speaker, but I kind of have a grasp on the English language. But basically what she said was, they don't see anything on your MRI that warrants you coming in and seeing us, so we're not going to see you. And I said, are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? Yes, they were serious. So orthopedics is refusing to see me. And I have some problems with my leg, and my primary care provider passed on information to me that I have ligament damage and arthritis in the ankle area on my right leg. Well, both legs and feet cause me problems, but I digress. So orthopedics is not going to see me. I guess I'm also responsible for scheduling an ultrasound so they can look at my liver. But by the time I got finished with orthopedics and dermatology not answering the phone, I gave up. I don't feel like it's my responsibility to call and verify or schedule my own goddamn appointments so I can have the medical care that I need provided to me. So I fired off an email to the patient advocate's office, and then I thought, you know what? It's about time that the Memphis VA got a wake-up call. Now, I don't know what's going to come of this, but I got in contact with my senator and my state representative, or my what is it? I guess my congressman.
Yes.
I got in touch with both of them and sent them identical emails detailing what it is that the VA is doing or not doing. I have since received a message from my primary care physician's office that I haven't read. I got an email saying you have a secure message. I don't want to go through all the shit of going and pulling it up. But, I've been in the VA healthcare system for a little over a year. And up until this point, I just figured this is, it's routine stuff. It takes a little while to get things done. But I had been seen by podiatry. I have been seen by my primary care provider anytime I've requested to. I have been getting my medication with no problem. I have, gotten the x-rays and the MRI and stuff. But it seems like all of a sudden I have hit a fucking brick wall here. Well, they're basically saying, we're just, we're not going to see you. We're not going to answer the phone. It's up to you to find out where you're supposed to call to schedule your appointment. But I don't know shit about this. It seems to me like that the VA hospital is pushing all their fucking workload off on me. So now I guess they can talk to Congress or, whomever from one of these congressmen's offices or senators' offices will call them and say, what the fuck is going on over there? And I really honestly do try to avoid bashing the VA because there are so many people and veterans who work for the VA that want to do well and want to do right by us, the veteran, the customer, the reason they even exist. But today, man, it was all fucking, it was all an uphill battle all day, and I got nothing accomplished. So it's time to ruffle a few feathers. What's your question?
Was this woman that pretty practically gave you the test results, does she have a medical license?
My doctor. I hope my doctor has a medical license.
Your test results, the lady over the phone that told you this, nothing showed up on your MRI.
No, I see what you're getting at. You're thinking HIPAA violation or something like that. What she said was that my consult has been canceled because they didn't see anything that warranted me coming in to see orthopedics. She didn't go into detail about test results.
I was going to say she can't do that.
I know.
You should have wrote that in your complaint if she did.
But they, over the phone, the rudeness. Listen, I have always on this show and in other places been of the opinion that there is at least a small group of veterans who has this sense of entitlement that they feel like everybody owes them something because they were veterans. I felt for the first time today like I wasn't being given something that I am owed. I served my country honorably. This is something that was promised to me on the front end, and that I'm not receiving what I am entitled to infuriates me, which is why I went ahead and pulled out all the stops and got in touch with my congressman. Justin says they should give you a reason why a consult was canceled. They did, bro. They said basically that, well, there's nothing here that warrants you coming to orthopedics. So, okay, whatever. Tell that to whoever calls from the congressional people. Throat punch is a must recommend. You know what, Taylor? It's becoming almost comical the way that veterans are treated by the VA hospital. I don't need some fucking dickweed civilian cunt telling me over the phone what I do and don't need as it pertains to my fucking health and well-being. The whole healthcare system's in the toilet. I could not agree more, Jennifer, and it's because it's a government agency, bureaucracy, and you can't. You know how hard it is to get fired from a government job? Somebody needs to start somebody needs to start holding these people accountable. This has given a black eye to everybody who works for the VA, especially veterans who are now part of the VA and want to take care of their brothers and sisters in arms. This has given a black eye to all of them. I know veterans who work for the VA, and they're good people, and they try as hard as they can. They're buried under this bureaucratic red tape bullshit. Zachary says, seems like you're better off using the insurance from your full-time job versus the VA care. And you know what? You're probably right, but it's cost prohibitive. Thank you, Obama. I can't afford my health insurance at work. Alexander, I did contact the patient advocate. To their credit, they got back to me fairly quickly. But in the meantime, in that space in between me contacting them and them getting back to me, I said, fuck it, and went to my senator and congressman. So we're going to see what shakes loose. It's like I told Spanky and everybody in our group, on the staff, I don't fight fair. Patient advocate gets paid by the VA. What good is that? It's, you know what, Larry, you're kind of right, because it's like the internal affairs division of a police department. It's made up of cops. Well, the patient advocate at the VA is a VA employee. I don't know how strongly they advocate for veterans, which is their customers. But we'll see. We'll find out what happens. I think, you know what? I think the biggest mistake that I made when I was in the military was not documenting all the shit that happened to me. So I really can't claim anything as service connected. Like, I'm just there as a veteran using my benefit. That it's not really panning out. And you know what, man? The fact that I'm now 40 years old and these tests, dude, and I don't mind sharing my tests with you. There's a liver enzyme, something or whatever, AGT, I think is it. A year ago, it was like 2 points over the high limit at 62 or some shit. I think 59's like as high as it's supposed to be. It was at 62. That was in December of last year. Wait a minute. Scott's got something to say about the Memphis V. Oh, that's a paragraph, dude. I'm going to have to copy and paste that so I can read it so it doesn't disappear. Anyway, this liver enzyme, which based on my Google analysis, says it's an indicator of liver damage. Was 62 this time last year. In August, I had blood work done again, and it had gone up to, it had gone up to 70-something, and now it's in the 80s. 87. My liver's not getting any better. But the fucking VA doesn't seem to be overly concerned with it, because I can't even get a goddamn appointment to go get my liver looked at. My doctor wants to look at my liver, but they won't take a picture of it. So Scott says, how about the fact that the Memphis VA gives you an appointment and because you have driven around trying to find a parking spot in their fucked up parking lots that are always full, both of them, you finally find a spot, and you get inside 5 minutes late, and they tell you were late and we canceled your appointment. They tell you if you just sit in the lobby, we'll fit you in, only to be sitting there for hours, to the point they turn off the lights and lock the door because they don't even pay enough attention to their waiting room to see someone sitting there. They finally get him back and run a CT scan, sent a bill to him. He said he argued the fact and ended up getting it taken care of, but that's besides the point. You're right. They don't give a shit, dude. You're a number. You are a number. They, I like how they have to look at your fucking chart to see what your name is, even though you're in there on a regular basis. D-Max, my liver enzymes were high before I ever started taking this stuff. My Skittles. I take, what's this shit that I take, Raptor Mom?
I know trazodone.
Oh yeah, trazodone to help me sleep.
Aren't you on like Celebrex too?
No.
Oh, I thought you were. Anyways.
Randy says, how do we expect vets to ask for help? They spend 4 or more years in the service, conditioned to suck it up and drive on, take a knee and drink water, pull security and get back on the line. Are they supposed to be compliant for, does that say compliant for care because they have a DD-214? Yeah, no, I don't know, man. No, I don't take Seroquel. Jesus Christ. I've taken one before, like accidentally. Don't ask me how I accidentally took a Seroquel. Boy, that's a ride. So whatever. Hey, if they want to flag me for being an asshole, so be it. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna allow them to just not do their fucking jobs. I don't take Ambien. The trazodone for me is just to help me sleep. Believe it or not, it works. It doesn't like fuck me up, but it helps. It does help me sleep.
You're not all stuffy when you wake up or anything like that?
No, there's no. I have none of the side effects that some people report with trazodone. I think I'll get off of them and just smoke weed. This stuff doesn't work for everybody. So let's see if I get some action. If you are having issues with the VA, get in touch with your congressman. Get in touch with your senator and your representative, because unless we make enough of a racket, it's just going to keep on keeping on the way it has. And what's it going to take, man? You got dudes dying and motherfucking. What's the story about the guy being left in the shower for 9 hours after he died?
Yes, because they, I believe the whole when it came to mortuary services to come pick them up, they didn't follow protocol or something like that.
But they don't care. It's either that, it's either they don't give a shit or they're so understaffed that they can't handle the workload. Both of those things are correctable. Both of them can be corrected. You got guys with maggots in their wounds. You got, the Phoenix, that whole scandal that was uncovered with the Phoenix VA with guys dying because they're waiting so long for their appointments. It's insane. And I try to avoid trash in the VA on the air because, the whole use your powers for good. But, for fuck's sake, you can't do something as simple as make a fucking appointment for me? All I want to do is get my liver checked out to, know if I need to get on a spot on a transplant list somewhere. Good thing I stopped drinking. For the record, I stopped drinking before I found out my liver's all dicked up. But yeah, I'm off the stuff. I'm off the sauce. No more drinking. All right, that's it. But rant over. By the way, everybody, I would just like to proudly announce, that our phones are fixed. 415-889-8367 if you want to call in. 415-889-8367. It's right here at the bottom of the video if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook Live. Hey, how's it going? And if you're in our live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, chances are you've been around long enough to know what the phone number is. There we go. No. Listen to me. I got to stop drinking. That shit's making me... not only is it fucking my body up by making a lot of bad decisions, I think some of my shows have kind of gone into the shitter there at the end because of the drinking. So no more drinking. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online on my brand new Xbox One S that I bought myself for Christmas. I know it's not Christmas, and I know you're not supposed to buy yourself gifts, but man, I've been playing. Tater has been playing. Me and Tater and a couple of other dudes. Tater's pretty good, and I suck. But if you'd like to play Xbox with us when I'm not on the air and doing other stuff, I am. What's my gamer tag? It's that Redleg guy. There's spaces between that and Redleg and Guy. Hit me up. Friend request. We'll get on, we'll go to Los Santos on Grand Theft Auto and ride around and shoot motherfuckers. And live vicariously through our characters. Go get you an Xbox. Why Xbox, somebody said. Well, because I didn't want a PS4. There you go. I like it. It's all right. I got Battlefield 1, 2. I'm worse at it than I am at Grand Theft Auto. So the Chinese... Did you guys hear about this Chinese ship just pulling up and taking one of our fucking underwater drones and hauling ass with it? Like, see you guys.
No.
This be wrong to us now. We see you later. A Chinese naval ship seized an underwater naval drone that was being used by the U.S. Navy to test water conditions in the South China Sea, the Pentagon said today. Navy Captain Jeff Davis, a Pentagon spokesman, said the incident occurred today it occurred yesterday, about 50 nautical miles northwest of Subic Bay in international waters in the South China Sea. It's an oceanographic, big word, survey vessel with mostly civilian crew. Mostly. It was in the process of recovering 2 unmanned ocean gliders, which are used to collect information about water conditions that can help U.S. vessels operate. A Chinese ship, which was a submarine rescue vehicle, approached the area, coming within about 500 yards of this Navy ship before dropping a small boat in the water. It took one of our fucking underwater drones brought it aboard. Now, the Navy ship did contact the Chinese ship and ask for the glider to be returned. Officials aboard the Chinese ship acknowledged the radio communication, but said they were returning to normal operations, and then they popped smoke and left. Hello, please. We would like it back, and we would like this not to happen again, Davis said, referring to the underwater drone. The incident occurred around 1:45 p.m. local time. Let me read that quote again from the spokesman from the United States Navy. We would like it back, and we would like this not to happen again.
What? That's like a kindergarten teacher telling her students that got into a fight. Now, boys and girls, it's not, good to fight. You need to stop that.
A defense official, speaking on condition of anonymity because he was not authorized to discuss the matter on the record, said the United States has made an official diplomatic communication to the Chinese government, quote, demanding the return of our stuff, end quote. You know what? How about you point some fucking big naval guns in their direction and see if they take our shit? Maybe pop a couple rounds across their bow. Isn't that what they do in the Navy? The incident comes amid mounting tensions over Beijing's territorial claims in the South China Sea, which have alarmed U.S. allies in the region and prompted the U.S. military to conduct freedom of navigation operations intended as a show of force. Well, apparently they're not taking the show of force seriously. Because they took they took something that belongs to us. Right in front of us. Pulled up, stopped, grabbed the fucking thing, and left. That would be like somebody walking into your house, looking you in the eye, taking your TV and walking out.
And then ask them not to do it again.
I want my stuff back, and please don't do that again. We're punked by the Chinese. It's not clear how President-elect Donald Trump, who has been the subject of Chinese government ire since his recent outreach to the leadership of Taiwan, will approach those maritime disputes regarding, the South China Sea. But he's criticized Beijing for building a massive fortress in the middle of the South China Sea, in addition to his complaints about Chinese monetary and trade policies. Well, I think our fucking commander-in-chief needs to say, go get our shit back. I mean, whether or not the thing is capable of doing anything or contains any kind of classified technology or anything like that. That's our shit. And you took it from us right in front of us. Let's see what Mad Dog Mattis does as Secretary of Defense when the Chinese roll up and try to grab some of our shit again. This is insane, man. What are they going to do next? What are they going to take from us next? And we're, it's like when the Russian aircraft were buzzing the fucking whatever ship that was. It was a destroyer. Just out there dicking around with them. They shoot a fucking rocket up their ass and see if they keep coming over there and buzzing you. Oh my God. Hello. I would like to make an order for pickup. If you'd like to call the show, at least somebody call the show and let me know if the phones are working. 415-889-8367. 415-88-WTFNR. Put Mad Dog Mattis in a fucking... Oh, here's Ice calling in. Hello.
Hello, I'd like to speak to somebody about a drone that we took.
Oh my God, dude! They're just stealing our shit right in front of us.
Are you fucking for real, bro? I had to do a double take and do an internet web search, and I couldn't believe they stole our shit.
It's one thing to steal somebody's shit. It's another thing to, like I said, it's the equivalent of me looking you in the eye and walking out with something that belongs to you.
That's like a dude taking your chick in a club in front of you. That's like fucking, and do it, and then like picking her up and putting her in your car. If like watch, hey bitch, come here, bro. Watch my shit while I take your girl, man. And then them riding off together in the guy's fucking car.
Hello.
God damn. Hello. I'd like to take your girl and your drone and your ship. I'm surprised they might as well just hand it over the fucking ship.
So you did. Jay says internet web search sounds official. Is that where you get your information from?
Well, I was actually looking at, of course, real news, not fucking fake news, because I thought news was news. I didn't know if it was whatever, but goddamn, bro, really? They got within, you said, what was it, 500 feet?
500 yards, which is on the ocean is close as fuck.
Oh, yeah, because the ships are fucking big. Dude, I remember the Navy back in the day. Oh, your dad will probably tell you, too, that the Navy back in the day used to blow motherfuckers out of the water and just say, oops.
Yeah, well, you get too close, they perceive you as a threat. The skipper says, handle that.
Yeah, just like the Iranian jetliner that we shot down back in the day because they got too close and we blew them out of the sky.
Hello.
Hello, we took your droid.
So fuck us, I guess, is the current theme in China. Fuck the United States. We're just gonna go take their... What the fuck, man? Do you know how fucking weak that makes us look to the rest of the world?
Dude, we got punk bitched slapped in front of the world right there. Right fucking there.
Well, Kent wants to know if I'm sure it was a theft and not a repossession for some of the money we owed them because we're in so much debt to China. I didn't think about it that way. We taking this? You owe us money. That's a lot of money. So, fuck.
Fuck you doing, big boy. We take your drone. You owe us my money.
Fuck your whole family.
I take your drone, put chopstick in your ass.
I hope somebody's getting the reference there. If anybody understands what we're talking about. Fuck you, China. Here you go, Ice. This out of Germany. A bunch of stuff I don't know how to pronounce. A 12-year-old boy from the German town of Rhineland something or other is...
Rhineland-Pfalz.
No, Rhineland-Palatin something.
Okay.
Palatinate.
Oh, I never heard that place.
Anyway, this 12-year-old boy is suspected of trying to detonate a homemade combustible on 2 separate occasions at the behest of an Islamic State member, as investigators told the German media. German police say the boy first tried to set off the device, a primitive nail bomb made using powder from fireworks and sparklers, which proved to be flammable but not explosive, in late November near a Christmas market in, and I'm going to try to pronounce this too, Ludwigshafen, wherever that is, before trying and failing again on December 5th near a city hall. In the second instance, a pedestrian alerted police after spotting the bag. Prosecutors won't pursue the case since the suspect is underage 14, but the ISIS connection seems likely to cause waves among a German public nervous about its government's liberal refugee policy, particularly after a handful of attacks linked, sometimes erroneously, to newcomers. The boy was born in Germany to Iraqi parents. Investigators have said he could have been radicalized by an unknown ISIS agent.
Guilty.
But they're not going to go after the kid who tried to set off, bombs and kill people in public places.
God damn, man. That's what Germany gets, though, for having that liberal fucking refugee policy shit.
Just let them all in. Ludwigshafen.
Ludwigshafen. Oh, shut up. Hello? You want some more refugees? Oh, yeah, give it to us all.
This is what Donald Trump is trying to prevent in the United States, but everybody calls him a racist and a xenophobe and a bigot and a whole bunch of other crap. But meanwhile, he just doesn't want this type of shit happening. But, we got to be sensitive to everybody. We have to allow all the refugees in. They're fleeing oppression and war in their countries. So they come over here and stirred up over here. And, I'm not xenophobic by any stretch of the imagination, but, right is right and wrong is wrong. And you want to talk about the wall? You want to talk about Donald Trump's proposed wall to keep people from coming into this country illegally? I didn't think so.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge. And according to what Mrs. Redleg was watching on television, there's a wall around Chicago. What did she say that was? Divergent or some shit?
What?
I said, what are you watching? The Hunger Games Part 7? She's like, no, it's Divergent. I said, well, I can't really tell the difference. So I said, explain to me the premise of the story. And she talked for about 10 minutes. And I said, you could have just said post-apocalyptic Orwellian dystopia and saved yourself a whole shitload of talking, and I would have got it. But now I know everything that's going on in the story. Thank you, Mrs. Redleg.
Yeah, what if you're wanted to watch it or something?
I don't.
Just like a chick flick made to wannabe to be hardcore type shit or something like that?
It was kind of stupid. It's Hunger Games meets other Hunger Games. I don't know. I accidentally watched the Hunger Games one time. I didn't know what I was doing.
I actually saw it, and I thought this was a pretty fucking good deal. The first one was actually not bad, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then the second one was like, oh my God, are you ever going to go back to the reason why you got me into the fucking movie? I mean,
hello, I don't want to see this.
I don't want to see a bunch of build up and talking about all this other crap and complain. I want to see some fucking slaughtering.
Baby Ice is pissed.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Well, okay, so we've talked about China stealing our crap. We've talked about the Hunger Games Part 12. We've talked about how I'm fucking pissed at the VA. You want to talk about a couple of chicks fending off a would-be robber with a bunch of dildos?
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh. Well, the story out of San Bernardino, California says, 2 feisty employees of a San Bernardino sex shop fought off an armed robber, yelling at him and throwing sex toys to chase him out of the store with no money. Now, the only thing that would have made this story more fun to read would be, and I'm going to change a word. I'm going to reread that sentence. I'm going to change a word. 2 feisty employees of a San Bernardino sex shop beat off an armed robber, yelling at him and throwing sex toys to chase him out of the store with no money. I mean, you got to know your audience when you write these things. The attempted armed robbery caught on surveillance video happened Wednesday around 9:45 p.m. just before closing at Lotions and Lace. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
A man walked in with his face covered, pointing what appeared to be a gun. Come on, news. Take it. But a man walked in with his face covered, pointing a gun. Store employee, quote, Amy, end quote, said she wasn't scared. She was convinced the gun was a fake and she was having none of it. With the gun, he walked in. I just thought he was trying to be funny, to scare us, she said. But then I saw the gun, and it was like, really? I don't have time for this. That's a quote. She started yelling at him, and at one point he grabbed her. That's when a coworker at the store started throwing sex toys at him. Eventually, he fled the store empty-handed. I think he was a coward, said the store's other employee, coming in and trying to get over on two females and not realizing that we're pretty feisty. Police released a surveillance video of the robbery, including images of the suspect outside the store with his face uncovered. San Bernardino police also said they generally recommend people don't confront armed robbers. You don't bring a dildo to a gunfight.
I was just thinking how they have all this protests of dildos, and we're just like, what are you going to do? Throw dildos at your, the gunman? And apparently that works. So
I guess. I mean, as a dude, you don't want people throwing fake dicks at you. So I guess that's a pretty effective defense. Matt says, can you imagine the officers who responded to that call? You walk in to the crime scene, and there are dicks lying everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Like you're stumbling over dicks. And you have to ask what happened. And then you get the story.
I bet the look on that robber's face was priceless.
Oh my God. There you go.
Could you imagine collecting all the evidence too? Yeah.
We're gonna need to seize all of these.
We're gonna seize these dildos.
We just seize these dildos as evidence. We're gonna lock them as evidence. Jesus Christ. Some people's kids.
I'm surprised that it didn't on the surveillance video blur out all the dicks flying at the guy.
I have not watched the surveillance video because the story's pretty funny. I'm sure I'll watch it when I get a chance. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be huge. Sex toys. Who all right. Who on the call uses toys in the bedroom?
I do.
All right, you do. Nobody else? What the
Sorry.
fuck?
Nope. I don't
Can't
need
answer
them.
that. But this, who uses a lightsaber in the? Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Sorry. You're not talking about dressing up. You're talking about actually using.
Well,
never mind.
you know, whatever props, toys. They go in, they go on, they can whatever, dude. A little some spice up, a little action in the bedroom. Brown chicken, brown cow. I have not used any recently with the missus, but I have in the past. D-Max says, hell yeah, I could decorate the Christmas tree with them. Oh, you got that many, D-Max. There you go. You know what? Fleshlight was on my fucking Christmas list to Santa. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but hey.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Shark Week. Am I right? Nah, you wouldn't know. Well, let's segue right into this story. An Army Major General has been stripped of his stars and forced out of the military after a 30-year career because of a long extramarital affair and swinger lifestyle. Major General David Haight was demoted by 3 steps to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel, a steep and rare downgrade for a senior officer. Really? The demotion will cost him more than 40,000 daira in annual retirement pay, based on pay scales for a lieutenant colonel and a 2-star general with 30 years in the Army. And it slams the door on what was once a promising career. I think I asked the question before when I initially talked about this, when this story broke. How much should your personal life come into play as it pertains to your professional career? And is everybody held to the same standard?
No.
No?
I don't think it should matter at all because this was a consenting relationship.
Right.
It was him and his wife were, like you said, swingers.
Freaky.
They were involved. They were woo 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 in the brown. Yeah, hang on, man. Brown County with sharing and shit. So it was the Army that had the issue with it, not the spouse.
So
and the girlfriend.
Why does the Army have an issue with it? Are they afraid it's going to give their image a black eye?
No, it's because they're afraid of espionage type shit because he is in a foreign country that if he was chickening brown cow with somebody else that was foreign, that they could hold that for espionage by saying, hey, give me the secrets. I'll tell everybody about your relationships type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I get that. That makes sense. But let's just say it was, PFC Snuffy. Not would he be held to the same standard? You don't think so?
Oh, I think. Well, first off, Snuffy would be put in the office, told to shut the fuck up, knock that shit off, and now actually, the adultery rule is going to get changed according to the UCMJ, where it's going to be, how can I say, unless it's a disruption of good order and discipline, then that's really when it counts. That's really, in other words, you are the fucking commander, and you're fucking your troops, and that obviously is a disruption of good order and discipline.
Sure.
But pretty soon it's going to change to where it's none of your business.
So, you and your buddy are in different units, and your buddy goes to the field for a couple weeks, and you go bang his old lady. They're not going to come after you for adultery.
It's a disruption of good order and discipline, right?
Oh, we're talking about, E3s, E4s. Just do a dumb kid shit.
We'll just have to wait to see when the first case happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. This is different because, before, they're still in the books, other laws like cattle rustling is still in the UCMJ. So, to give it time, it'll catch up.
Well, is it going to catch up? We'll see. We'll have to see. But meanwhile, Lieutenant Colonel Haight is out of the Army.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
His dick cost him his job. That happens quite a bit, man.
Shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Shouldn't matter because just like in the civilian world, shouldn't matter.
Tough for that guy. Here we go. Your buddy. I'm just rolling right through the stories, one to the next. Today, a judge suggested the military would not let Bo Bergdahl off easy for walking off his post in Afghanistan, saying that the soldier indeed bore some responsibility for the risky missions to find him. Still, the judge, Army Colonel Jeffrey Nance, ultimately ruled at a pretrial hearing that prosecutors could not use evidence of soldiers' serious wounds suffered while they searched for Bergdahl. One soldier was shot in the head and suffered a TBI. The other required hand surgery. Ice, can you explain to me, please, because I really want to know how Bergdahl is a sergeant. Is there some kind of, if you hang around long enough, rule that you get promoted to sergeant?
In the status of a POW, yes, you are accorded the same promotion permissions just like anybody else, as if you were there, because they considered you MIA and POW. At the time that it was reported, of course, he was still considered a POW and MIA. So yes, under promotion authorities, you are still promoted as if you were still in. Once the story, you notice he stopped at sergeant. I think once the story started picking up that he was deserted, then that's when it stopped.
So, I'm picturing him going to the board with a bunch of goat fuckers while he's in captivity. That's the mental image I have right now. Like you got a Haji sergeant major and a Haji battalion commander asking him a bunch of fucking board questions while he's in POW.
How many IEDs does it take to blow up a bridge?
So he got promoted. Good for him. He's charged with desertion and misbehavior before the enemy. The latter charge could put him in prison for life. He says he walked off intending to alert higher-ups to what he felt were problems with his unit. So he's just a fucking chicken shit Blue Falcon. That is all. Here's a quote. Sergeant Bergdahl is not responsible for a never-ending chain of events, but he is responsible for a certain amount of that chain of events, said Colonel Nance, who's heading up the proceedings. The Obama administration's decision in May 2014 to exchange 5 Taliban prisoners held at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for Bergdahl's freedom prompted a fucking shitstorm of epic proportions. That's not what the story says, but you know what I'm getting at.
I was about to say, what article are you reading? Holy crap, it said shitstorm proportions, damn.
Actually, what it says it prompted criticism from Republicans, including President-elect Donald Trump, who accused Obama of jeopardizing the nation's safety. Is there anything in recent memory, Ice? I'm so glad I have you on the show because you know this stuff. Is there anything in recent memory that is even comparable to this exchange? These 5 Taliban prisoners for one, at the time, someone we considered to be a POW.
There are some events to where you probably could say that, but not in recent history, not as so much as without somebody getting leniency for providing information. But that's about it. Not enemy combatants going back to the enemy in exchange for POW. Never. It's usually a rescue.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when this dude vanished, he was what, a PFC?
Yeah, he was a PFC.
So in the grand scheme of things, how important was this PFC compared to these 5 prisoners, and, was this a good exchange?
In the grand scheme of things, no.
No. I mean, you got to think about where this dude was in the food chain. It's a shitty thing to say, but thus is is warfare. It's how shit goes. There are POWs. Was it so important to get this dude back that we exchanged? I don't know. These Taliban motherfuckers. I don't know how high ranking they were, and so on and so forth. The 5 of them worth one Bergdahl. I mean, it's kind of a shitty thing to say, but it's a question a lot of people have asked. We're gonna see if this dude gets what he's got coming to him. There's been no attempt to deny that he left his post. The only defense that they have is the reason he left his post, which is, to me, horseshit. Yeah, Micah, whatever happened to not negotiating with terrorists?
That's right. That was what I was about to say. Because, after an ambush of a convoy in Iraq back in the day, Matt Maupin was kidnapped, and he was MIA, and it was like in 2004. And so, pretty much 4 years later, they found his remains for the same thing. There's individuals that are freaking saying the same thing. Why didn't we exchange this, or why didn't we do that? It's kind of fucked up, and it's kind of like some of the training that soldiers aren't prepared for nowadays, that if you're going to get captured nowadays from the enemy, A, you're going to be used in propaganda, B, you're going to get your head sawed off, or C, you're not going to be seen again. That's just the way it sucks. I mean, just the way it sucks. I mean,
yeah.
It's a cold fucking fact of reality. So you have to weigh the costs. That's why nobody went in to rescue Matt Maupin, because they were looking at as well as an invasion as well. So they were going to corner and divert assets during the invasion to get this guy out. They weren't going to risk it. So the same thing with Bergdahl. You know what I mean?
Elise is asking about Jessica Lynch. That was a that was a media event.
Triggered. You got me triggered.
That was a media event. That's what that was. And Elise, if you'll remind me, send me a message in the radio station inbox or something to remind me. I'll make it a point to tell you the whole story about Jessica Lynch and how that thing was just a big dog and pony show. Did not go down the way that the media would have you believe. That was a farce. So yeah, that's for a different show because we're coming up on the break here in about 8 minutes, and then we're going to have Mary Dague on the show, and then who knows what's going to happen after that. Well,
woo.
we're going to do Drink That Tune a little bit later also if you'd like to win a prize. Oh, my God. Yes, you could win something from WTF Nation Radio based solely on your musical smarts. So play Drink That Tune in the third hour of the show. But you got to be in our live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, which is where you can also just hang out with the regulars and maybe see some body parts that are not shown here on Facebook Live. Also, I'd like to point out tomorrow night's show, the Saturday Free-For-All, starts at 8 o'clock p.m. and runs until it's out of gas. Sundays, we have the Green Room with Jason and Charlie. I'm back on Monday. And Tuesday's with the best stepdad ever. Cause.
Straight.
and then Wednesday is What the Fuck Wednesday with Jim Beam. Thursday, Sarge's Time with Ice, and then I'm back on Friday. Something for everybody. 7 nights a week, live on WTF Nation Radio. Also, if you're bored during lunch on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or looking for a good laugh, join Pie and Raptor Mom and Jay Ready doing Liquid Lunch. Every time I turn that on, I crack up laughing, mostly because of Pie is an idiot. That fucking guy. And then come play Xbox with me and stuff. Well, I like to ride around Los Santos and shoot motherfuckers for no reason. Brenda wants to know why I'm not drunk yet. I quit drinking. I feel a lot better. I really do. No bullshitting. Yeah, Howie says if you're in Korea or Europe, overseas, Pi is the evening show over there. So you got that going for you. I don't know, but what am I, in the middle of the night? Early in the morning? I don't know what time I'm on over there. Somebody wants to know what my gamer tag is. It is that Redleg guy. Is my gamer tag. Yes. Yeah, no more drinking for me. I had to quit because of the liver, and then, also because of what it does to my brain. It makes me do stupid things. Alexander recommends that I start smoking the devil's lettuce. Way ahead of you, bro. It's 10:55 in the morning in Korea. Well, look at me, Ice, doing a morning show.
Praise.
Hello. Are you listening to me in Korea? You like to listen to my show? Oh, by the way, everybody, just in time for the holidays, something that you can't buy anywhere because it's sold out. The NES Classic Edition. Something from my childhood is making a comeback. The Nintendo Entertainment System with Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt and Excite Bike and all of that stuff.
Fucking A.
Which I'm not going to buy because... 8-bit fucking whatever. I mean, I guess it's okay for the nostalgia, the sentimental value, but dude, Xbox One's way better.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Oh my God. The Nintendo Entertainment System. This thing is such a big deal that it's sold out. You can't get it anywhere. Who'd have thunk it? This piece of crap. They're doing it. It sucks, man. It was cutting edge at the time, but now it sucks.
It's like 16-bit or some shit like that.
Hey, Brenda, I told you my gamer tag. I even typed it for you. That Redleg guy. I had two of that's 8-bit. That's 8-bit graphics, Ice. Nintendo.
Gotcha.
I had two of those fucking things when I was a kid. What a piece of junk. Go get your kid one of these, everybody, and let them marvel at the super sweet 8-bit graphics and sound. It's pretty cool. I guess this thing comes loaded with a bunch of the old games, in a little small package with like USB controllers, and you don't have to take the cartridge out and blow in it to make it work. which I never really understood why people did that, because you could just take it out and put it back in and it has the same effect. What's a Hatchimal, Raptor Mom, before I go on break?
It's like this little, I guess, animal that comes in an egg, and the kid has to take care of the egg to watch it hatch. And voila, you get to see your little Hatchimal. Apparently, it's like the what was that, Elmo? The laughing Elmo, or whatever the hell it is, of like.
Oh,
today.
the Tickle Me
Tickle
Butthole.
Me Elmo. Yeah,
the
that's
Tickle
it.
Me Butthole version.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to keep my eye out for one for a friend and haven't had any luck. So.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the education. Hatchimal. Something else from Japan, right?
That I don't know.
Chipokomon!
Pokemon, chica, huh?
Number one Chipokomon master. Let's go bomb fucking Pearl Harbor. Look at us, everybody getting to know each other in the Facebook live chat and handing off gamer tags.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
You're making friends.
Well, I'm not. D-Max is.
Oh.
All right, so I had a listener send a message to the inbox over on the WTF Nation Radio Facebook page. The guy's in a band. The band's called... I always want to say something other than what it is. The band's called Blame Anchor. They are from, I think he said, like the central New York area. And I told the guys that I would play some of their music. So I'm gonna kick this break off with Nothing from Blame Anchor. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by Mary Dague, and she's going to tell us all about what she's into and what she's got going on. And I'll ask her some questions, including yours, if you'd like to call in or shoot me a question. I'll gladly ask for you. We'll take a break and be back with a little bit more of Friday Night Fuckery right here on WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, this is Gene Vandenham from Range 15. You're listening to What the Fuck Nation. Butter your ears up and set fire to the rain.
You know, I'm not averse to doing a prank call, but when we start calling law enforcement agencies, I get a little concerned.
No, I was legitimately going to ask him for some PSD work.
Right, and then they'll show up, and then what? Raptor 7's got hookers and cocaine. What the fuck are we going to look like?
Well, I didn't think that far into it.
And that's why you're not station management, Pie.
No. Yeah. It's talking about, let's call the cops and let them know we're showing up. Hey, you guys record everything.
They're going to smuggle booze in and fucking, no outside drugs. We got to get them there. And then they're going to come in and take all the drugs. Then what? The weekend's going to suck.
You're listening to Redleg on the voice of U.S. Army WTF Moments. WTF Nation Radio.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We got the first hour of Friday Night Fuckery in the books. Starting up hour number 2 right now. Welcome, everybody, to WTF Nation Radio. Thanks for hanging out with me and Raptor Mom tonight. Ice recently departed to make room for tonight's guest. You probably know tonight's guest. I'm going to pretend like, for the sake of the interview, that I don't know anything about tonight's guest. Mary Dague is here. Welcome, Mary, to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for being here. You have the voice of an angel.
Okay. I just posted in Drinking Bros how it's super annoying and nobody should come listen.
You probably drove some traffic this way. Thank you. Mary, you have recently been involved with a little project called Range 15.
Yes.
And I saw that, and there were some standout moments in the movie, some of which came from you. It's refreshing to see you embracing what life has served you, has offered up for you. And so I guess the big question that anyone probably would want to ask you but is afraid to, that I'm not afraid to ask, is what happened to your arms?
You should never be afraid to ask me that. I prefer honesty to people who just like stare and then look away, but then stare again.
Right.
I was EOD, and I'm going to assume that everybody knows what that is.
In this audience, I hope so.
Yeah. In Iraq in 2007, we got called out for an IED that the Iraqi army had brought to a children's school. No fucking idea why they did that, but they did it. And after disarming it and packing it for transport, it started to rock. And the only thing I really had time to do was hug it. And since I'm a slow mover, it detonated. And so lost both my arms, flew me into a Humvee. I'm super deaf. And it fragged my face a little bit.
Can't tell.
Yeah. So that's basically what happened.
Face looks good.
But it wasn't a bitch. I just sat there and talked to everybody while they were like bandaging me up.
So you weren't freaking out, but people around you were?
No, actually, that's the crazy thing. Well, there was one guy. My code name in Iraq that I wore on my flak vest. I don't think our security team ever knew my real name until after the fact, but it was Honey Bucket. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember one guy constant, like every 2-3 minutes, like, Honey Bucket, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, man. And then finally our medic, Nick, was like, dude, she's talking to me. She's fine. Calm down. But other than that guy, everybody was real calm.
How long of a recovery until you...
Like in the hospital or like therapy? The hospital was only 14 days. I'm a really quick healer.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in and out. Recovery, doing like therapy and learning to use prosthetics and driving again and everything like that took about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
So I have seen. Oh my God! I blew my cover. I was gonna say, I'm gonna act like I didn't know anything about you. I've seen some of the video interviews that you've done. Of the inspirational type. Is this something that you do on a regular basis?
When I'm asked to. I'm an introvert by nature. And so it's not something that I seek out, which I know drives a few of my friends who I do speaking with insane, because they would like me to be a lot more proactive about it. But I'm like, nah, if people want me to speak, I'll speak. If not, I'm just going to assume that they want me to shut the fuck up.
I'm fortunate enough to be married to a woman just like that. I love it. So the guys, Jesus Christ. Okay, in the Facebook live chat, I don't know if you're watching this on the U.S. Army WTF Moments Facebook page.
I haven't.
These guys, listen, guys, settle down. I'm pretty sure Mary is in a relationship.
I am. I'm married.
And is not. Oh, see, she's married. I mean, it's okay to look, but
yes.
Settle down, everybody.
It's the weirdest thing. Okay, so you know how normally when a dude wants to hit on a chick, they're like, hey, you're real pretty or something like that. Guys don't say that to me. They come up and like, hey, I would so fuck you. I'm like, thanks for the pity, I think.
Is that? Oh, my God.
Like, when did that become a pickup line?
A bunch of assholes, yeah.
Like, I dye my hair. Could you tell me it's pretty? Something.
There you go. How did you end up on the Range 15 cast?
Oh, So JT and the guys from Art 15 put out a mystery shirt a couple of years ago. I don't know if you saw it, but it was Meat Pony. And it's basically a silhouette of a rearing stallion with a giant erection. But when they distributed this shirt, we didn't know what it was. And they were like, it's really bad. You're not going to be careful when you buy it or whatever. And so I bought 10 of them for me and all my friends. And I was like, challenge accepted. We're EOD techs. We're going to love it. I know it. And so I sent them a picture of, I ordered the shirts and they emailed me and they were like, did you mean to do this? I'm like, yes, I did. And they trolled my Facebook page. And I wear a lot of T-shirts that have T-Rex on them. And it'll say things like, oh, you've seen it. Sorry. Yeah. They hate hand grenades. That was the one that they saw. And they were like, we want you to take pictures in this. And I was like, okay. So I did the pictures and the shirts. And then ever since then, we just started talking. And then one day JT just called me up. He's like, hey, we're making a movie. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. He's like, yeah, you're going to be in it. I'm like, okay. He's like, I need you to make an audition video. But you just told me I'm going to be in it. He's like, yeah, I know. It's so we can announce it. I'm like, all right. So he's like, just make a video of you doing shit or not doing shit that you say you can do. I'm like, okay. And so I made the video, and yeah, that was pretty much how it happened.
That is the exact sort of communications I've always had with JT. Mm-hmm. Just do stuff, man, and or not do stuff, but make it funny. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's a lot of direction, bro.
You give me a lot of creative liberties here. So everybody that I've spoken to that was a part of the movie, that was in the movie, I've always asked a question, a couple of questions. One of which, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Oh man, my favorite scene in the movie.
Whether you were a part of it or not. It's a tough one, huh?
I think it is. It is because watching it being made was. It was so much fun, and I took so much in because that's acting was not even on the list of shit I'd ever thought I'd do in my life. It's the one that I wasn't even there for. It's the one where they're in the helicopter, and Jesse's raging on JT about him being a fat fucker that's going to get everybody killed, and Sean Astin's just like, oh. I got bit. I'm going to die. I don't know why. I love that scene. And anything with Jack. He made the movie for me.
Jack is such a good dude. I've had Jack on the show twice. As a matter of fact, he was on a week ago today.
Yeah.
Oh,
I talked
awesome.
to Jack. Yeah. Jack, he was dressed as a reindeer and was out at a bar with a couple of dudes, one of whom was dressed as Santa and the other one was dressed as an elf. And they're at a bar getting drunk doing a fucking radio spot with me.
Oh, that's awesome. I fucking love Jack.
I've got pictures of it. Yeah, Jack's a good guy. Jack, he seems really genuine when you talk to him.
Oh, he is.
Okay, so you might have answered the second question I was going to ask you, which is, who is your favorite person to work with on set?
Actors or military?
Either.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Oh, man. I got to say probably Danny Trejo. Because he's a huge name actor, and I really thought that, everybody's got their idea of what Hollywood is. And I thought Hollywood was going to be very pretentious, and I didn't take into account that the people who were going to be making our movie were incredibly down to earth. And at one point, Danny Trejo stopped and asked the Medal of Honor recipients to take a picture with him. He totally fangirled over them.
Wow.
And to me, that just says so much about his character. And then we had in between scenes, we had lines of people wanting to take pictures with him. And he was so accommodating. His family was there the whole time, and they were so nice. It really it changed the way I look at Hollywood.
Does he put off a intimidating, tough guy vibe, or is he
No,
teddy bear.
he's super approachable. It's weird. Like, back in his Con Air days, I never would have walked up to him.
So he's acting.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like he's he seems like he's a down to earth dude. I've seen him in interviews and stuff before, but to hear you confirm that's reassuring, because there's got to be a lot of douchebaggery in Hollywood, a lot.
Oh yeah.
But anybody that we've ever spoken to that was a part of this project's always been super cool, except JT. He's a dick.
He was just born that way. He can't help it.
Right.
It's JT. I'm kidding, JT. I love you.
But
the brotherly love way.
I hope Murder Dog bites his dick off. I've said that's like the third time I've said that on the air. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what is it that you do nowadays, Mary, other than movie star?
Well, oh God, no, glorified extra. I've been writing the book Oh Mary with Leo Jenkins for about the last year and a half.
Leroy Jenkins. That was an easy setup.
It is. Like every time I see his name, I like scream it in my head. But he's the the author of Lest We Forget, and helped out on Assimilation, and I think his last book just came out. I think it's called First Train Out of Denver. But he's a stellar author, and it's for the last 9 years I've had people like up my ass like, Mary, why aren't you writing a book? I'm like, because who the fuck wants to read about me? That's weird. But apparently a lot of people want to read about me. So when I talked to Leo about it, he was one of the first guys that he didn't approach me with, oh, we're going to make your story big and sexy and we're going to make you famous. He was just like, we're going to tell your story, nitty gritty, the truth of it, whatever you want to tell, whatever you don't want to tell, it's up to you. And I was like, are you serious? So, like, I could just get to tell the story, and if it's boring as fuck, you're going to take it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, sweet. So yeah, we've been doing that.
Wow.
And then I travel around doing charity work and speaking gigs, mostly for veteran suicide and military charities. Not always for wounded guys, but just for the military in general.
So, seeing as how that you're involved with charities that deal with veteran suicide, what do you feel? How do you feel about the epidemic of suicide among veterans? And we touched on this briefly when I had Battle and Distress on the show on Monday. The stigma that surrounds soldiers, especially, and that keeps them from reaching out for help.
Yeah, that is something that has, I think it's always plagued soldiers. If you read the Iliad, Homer's Odyssey, when it actually perfectly documents PTSD and how soldiers have dealt with it. So I mean, this isn't a new phenomenon by any stretch of the imagination. But soldiers have always been warriors, battle hardened. They're supposed to be strong both physically and mentally, and especially emotionally. You're never supposed to let on that you find anything difficult, because you don't want to burden the people who are also going through something that's difficult. And I think that has become a major downfall, because we've allowed some of our most valuable assets to think that they're a burden when they're not.
That stigma prevents guys and ladies from reaching out to get the help that they need. Yep. And it's always been my opinion that that's probably the number one thing that ends in a suicide. That, I mean, for the most part, suicides are preventable.
Yeah.
With an intervention. But if people don't reach out for help and nobody reaches out to them, and people don't check up on their battle buddies, then you're completely unaware, and you'll hear time and again. I had no idea that he or she was struggling with this. This was a shock. It came so sudden.
Yep.
But there's symptoms.
There's signs and there are symptoms, but there are also some people who just don't want to be saved.
Yeah.
And I think that is like the hardest to deal with, because, as a person who's lost, someone to suicide, when they do that, you can't help but think, like, why would you leave me? Like, you mean so much to all these people, but they really didn't. And I think that's quite evident when you see, like, the major complaints of people who are suicidal. They really don't think that they've ever mattered to, especially not towards the government, who, they've given up their freedoms, their lives, years of their lives for, and they're coming back to be told, hey, you'll get a mental health appointment in, say, 5-6 months. It's completely sending the wrong message, and it tells them not to seek help because no one's there.
Or, you're a number, you're a burden on the system. You get in line. But
yep. Or when Madigan, in the year that dude went fucking crazy and shot up 17 civilians, he went in. He went in and asked for help because he was angry and, just so many cognitive issues on top of just being afraid of everything. And they brought in not a psychology team, a forensic psychology team, to determine if he and people like him were lying about their issues. And they said that he was lying, and he fucking snapped. And you've got, like, people who are asking for help being treated as though they're criminals or they're suspect in some way. That doesn't tell anybody that they can ask for help. That just, all that did was raise the stigma.
Yeah, it sends a message that we're going to treat you like you're this weird anomaly, non-human type person. We're going to analyze you, and we're going to do everything except give you the help that you need, and that's unfortunate. And I hope that somewhere, some way, somebody can turn this around. What is it that you do, Mary, with these nonprofits that deal with veteran suicide specifically?
Mostly it's speaking. I do one-on-one stuff, and like outreach type stuff that, like somebody will like, hey, we've got this veteran who, is having these issues, needs to talk to somebody. I'm like, okay, cool. It's a bit of a peer mentoring deal where it's, how do I explain it? Like, when you're having a bad day, you can't fathom that anybody else in the world is having a worse day than you. Until you come across the bum on the side of the road who's, covered in dirt and grease and hasn't showered in 4 months, and he's got a cup with some change in it. And that tends to be mostly what these veterans need, is somebody to go, no, man, it could be worse. Like, you're not the worst off. We can get you help. We do a lot of networking with other programs, inpatient therapies, hyperbaric chamber treatments, even camps. There's one in Texas and I believe one in Virginia where they have this kind of veterans camp where they go out, they work with horses, they do archery, they do all sorts of stuff, but it's something that, like, shows them, like, hey, you still have skill sets. You can still live and have a good time and not be afraid of the fucking world.
Did you, in the wake of your injury, we talked about the physical recovery, but was there a time where you were emotionally damaged to the point that you felt like that you couldn't carry on?
To suicide? No. But don't get me wrong. That's because I've always been very in tune with my emotions. So if I gotta cry, if I gotta get some shit out, I get it out. So when it was probably, I actually remember the exact moment that broke me. I was in the hospital. It was day 10 after after I'd been blown up, and I was laying there in the bed, and my mom was like, "Honey, you look really bloated. When's the last time you took a shit?" And I was like, the morning of the blast. And everyone lost their fucking minds because it had been 10 days. And basically they're like, "You're going to go septic. You're going to go into toxic shock." So they pumped me full of all these laxatives. And finally I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to go to the bathroom. And I, go into the bathroom after like an hour of them trying to get me to shit in a bedpan. If you've never shit in a bedpan, it's fucking awful. It's impossible. I don't know how people do it. So finally I was like, just let me walk to the fucking toilet, man. So I go in there, I do my dirty deed, and all of a sudden it hits me like, how in the hell am I supposed to wipe? And I was crushed. My now ex-husband, he was my husband at the time, he came in, and I had to like swallow my pride. It took me a half an hour to ask him to help me wipe my ass. And I was broken. Like that, I always thought, I'd be, 90 in a nursing home yelling at the kids, like, "Come wipe my ass. Who gives a shit?" But when you're 22,
right,
like that is not something that's on your radar. And, especially as an alpha type personality, like that, no.
So, but nowhere to go but up from there.
Yeah, exactly. And that was it. Like I took a day and I cried and I screamed and I hated the whole fucking world, because how dare them all have happy lives while I've lost my arms in a fucking hospital, and then I got the fuck over it. It was one of those things, like I needed it to happen. And then I started to see that when I was happy, the people around me were happy. They weren't so melancholy and like, "Oh, poor Mary," which is the worst part of it all. And it gave me a new purpose, and it's not saying that everybody who's got issues can just get over it. It's about finding a purpose and a reason to get over it.
Right. Well, we have to take a break. Oh my God, Carl, really, dude, listen, somebody's giving me shit about the podcast not getting posted. I do them when I can, Carl. Get off my ass. I have the world's worst listening audience.
Shut the fuck up, Carl.
Doesn't help.
I'm kidding, Carl.
Mary, have you got time to stick around for a little while?
I do.
Good. We're going to take a break, everybody. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to play some Redcon 1 for you guys during the break, Warfighter music, and then I'm going to restart the video. We'll get a whole new, fresh set of eyes and ears in here, and then we'll talk to Mary some more on the backside of this break, everybody. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Friday Night Fuckery on WTF Nation Radio.
Shit. I'm just over here pouring that Warfighter, getting tipsy.
This is another Anthrax Beats production.
Check. 4 cups to the head, now I'm tipsy. Throwed like a frisbee, gone like a gypsy. Miss me, my J's always crispy. And this be my ass, and that's the place that they can kiss me. Deuce in the house like I'm grounded, pounding. I used to be lost in the sauce, but now I found it. Catch me a sound check, catch me on stage. All these rappers can't see me, they be on the wrong page. Catch me backstage, Red Bull and some vodka. Wait, it's Fanta, Warfighter mantra. Guns like it's Contra, temper like Blanca. They wanna break me, but I'm tough like a Tonka. You Willy Wonka, but Charlie's the enemy. 5.56 natal round is the remedy. 1 shot, 1 kill is what they telling me. He served in Vietnam, but that was back in the 70s. Yeah, this is Warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that Warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. It's feel free to abuse it. Yeah, it's just that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. Gulf to Somalia, to Bosnia, to Kosovo. Forgot to say Cuba, for conflicts that's notable. 21st century, a little more emotional. 9/11 fight back, it wasn't negotiable. Nah, had me feeling so vulnerable. Nah, and my anger just multiplied. Ha! So I signed on the dotted line, freedoms that I decline to fight for what's yours and mine. Yeah, so we fight for some brighter times. And we pray for a better day. Yeah, gotta thank you for the service, y'all. And not just on Veterans Day. Next time you see a vet, face like a chia pet. Holes, you can see the toes right through his Nike checks. Cold and it might be wet. Slow down, you might regret not buying him a meal. It's the least you could do, I bet. Yeah, this is warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. It's that warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, it's just that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. Yeah, this is warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it.
Yeah, I spit that warfighter music at you. Play it on a mission before, during, and even after. Let these bars hit you harder than a mind deuce, harder than a saber round coming out the gun too. These words in the booth that I keep on spitting for the warfighters who need uplifting, sitting and bitching and keeping on wishing. This music medication to keep them all living. Yeah, this that warfighter music, cause anything else, yeah, yo, I'ma lose it.
Guns ready like warfare, there's a war here, there's a war there. Guns ready like warfare, there's a war here, there's a war there. Guns ready like warfare, there's a war here, there's a war there. One on my head and one with myself so bad that I hung myself up with the belt. Thankful to live and see daylight. Hey, sometimes the tunnel is too dark. The load that I carry is heavy, I feel the weight of the heavens like Tupac. Our shoulders a soldier who know war, so who better to hold their composure? I'm Aries but feel like I'm Thor, so how my warfighter can won't be no closer. Got an iron fist to the venomous speech, better take precaution. All my vets gon' march all the way to Washington DC with me, let's go.
Yeah, this is warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. It's that warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, it's just that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it.
They don't wanna hear me say it's a rap. See, you was raised in the suburbs, but claiming the trap. I got that warfighter in me, so I'm feeling untouchable. Stacking paper to the ceiling like my last name was Huxtable. Y'all be acting real tough till my gang show up. Now they all up on my nuts soon as my name blows up. I never understood their motives, but it don't even matter. I'm still swinging for the fences like the lead off batter. Let's go.
Took the old serpent to pen, my combat badge to the letterman. Never doubted, never hesitated. I do it again as a veteran. Fought for the rights and earn my stripes. How many days and several nights? See 1/3 of the great state. Put your stress down as a mind state.
Yeah, this is warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. It's that warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, it's just that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it.
The lost it, I be going cuckoo. Yes, I'm in my zone. That's why I roam and I be dropping doo-doo on the microphone and it be hot. Bring this warfighter music to your block, and your system is gon' knock and it's gon' hit you like Ciroc. Take the rounds down, right? You're prescribing them like the doc. You can re-up when you want to and take them around the clock. It's not FDA approved, but you can share with others. This medication that we give it over dose in my brothers.
Let's kill the confusion. I never do losing. I only do winning whenever I'm in it. My speakers is playing and I am not hearing anything other than one for the music. One for the music. I aim with my uvula. Represent for all my shooters and troopers, my brothers and sisters who fighting for you and your family. Traveling to the unusual. Rap for the ones overseas. Cribbing on the M16. And the vets here needing a release in a piece. Trying to find a place to be. Well, I feel the same way, so I gotta rep y'all. TMR repping for the war for the cause. All of us together sounding like the best of. Now they wanna have got it with the crew red con. Dang.
Yeah, this is warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, that's that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it. It's that warfighter music. Pour another cup and feel free to abuse it. Yeah, it's just that warfighter music. I swear if I hear anything else, I'ma lose it.
Hi, everybody. We're back. If you're just tuning in, you have missed the first half of tonight's show already. Shame on you. This is Friday Night Fuckery on WTF Nation Radio, and I'm Redleg, the guy, the stupid face you're looking at. I'm joined tonight by Raptor Mom, who's here to make sure I don't do anything too stupid. And tonight's guest, Mary Dague, is here, and you probably know her from the Range 15 movie. And she's been a treat thus far, and
Aw, you're sweet to lie to me.
You're a lot of fun. Well, you know. Mary, thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you did you get another drink? I know you said that you were going for another drink, and
I did. I put a wee bit too much lime in this one because it was in a hurry, but I just topped it off with a little more bourbon. It'll be fine.
It'll be okay. So here's what I want to do. If you are open to this, I'd like to take some phone calls. If anybody would like to call in and talk to Mary, our phone number is, now that the phones are working again, 415-889-8367. I'll even type it, 415-889-8367. Give us a call, and you can talk to Mary. Mary will talk to you. Just dudes, please, for the love of God. Don't be weird and creepy.
And don't ask questions that you don't actually want the answer to, because I will answer them.
There is that also. Well, you know, sometimes the truth hurts.
I will say the creepiest thing I've ever had anybody ask me was I once had a guy message me and ask me to eat cookies. Like the message was just, I would love to watch you eat cookies. And I was like, oh my God, that's so creepy.
So, as creepy as that is, I would probably leave him on the phone for at least a couple of minutes before I hung up on him. I mean, me, as the radio show host.
This was like my first real encounter with a devotee, which are people that have a fetish for people with a handicap. And it was just one of those moments where I was like, I mean, do I unleash, or is this something I got to be tactful about? Like, is this a mental disorder, or is he just creepy as fuck?
I didn't know. I mean, I guess there's a fetish for everything, but what is it? What's it called? The name?
A devotee. Yeah, they've got like nub fetish porn sites, and the guys from my shop called me up one night, and they're like, "Hey, Mary, we saw some pictures of you online." I was like, "Oh God, was it Fat Mary?" Because I had this ear surgery. They nicked a nerve behind my ear and released Bell's palsy into my body, so it paralyzed half my body, and I had to take steroids. So of course I blimped, right? And so I'm thinking it's like pictures of Mary got fat, and they're like, "No, it's you're on a website. It's about a fetish." I'm like, "Just stop right there. I don't even want to know. Don't ever tell me the name of this website. I don't. It doesn't exist." They're like, "We just thought you should know."
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. Who's this?
It's D-Max.
D-Max.
Yeah, I had a question for Mary.
Well, you called the right number.
Shoot.
Well, no shit.
Fucking guy.
The whole actual part with the keys, was that improvised, or was that actually part of the script, honestly?
No, that was part of the script, but it did come from moments that I've had in my life. People forget that I don't have hands all the time and try to toss shit to me. And sometimes I'll catch it, but sometimes I'll just let it hit me in the chest and be like, "Really, bro?" So it was derived from a real life moment. But
All right, well, thank you.
All right, D-Max.
Yeah, thanks for the question.
That you're able to embrace this to the point of making it humorous is good on you, Mary, because you could easily have gone the other way with it.
Oh yeah, but I've always had this bone in my body that makes me really, really love to fuck with people.
That's we get a lot of people like that on this show. I think we attract that type of person. Not that it's a bad thing. Yeah. So I want to know, for me, here's a question while I'm waiting on the phone to ring. Guys, don't be shy. Call in 415-889-8367. Do you use or have you attempted to use any type of a prosthesis?
Yes, I do have one that I use for driving, and it's simply a hook that goes off my long arm that I can open and close. Because I didn't want any joints or anything that could fail in traffic, and then all of a sudden, I'm in somebody else's family van, and they're like, "Why the fuck is the armless girl driving?" And I'm like, "I'm a human too." So I just want to avoid all that. But other than that, not having elbows really hinders the whole functionality of an upper arm prosthesis. So
sure,
they're okay for specified tasks. But other than that, they're just a pain in the ass. They're heavy and cumbersome and hot, and they put rashes on you, and it's just meh.
But you can drink out of some of those.
Oh, you can't. No, I totally donated one of my arms to my buddy's bar in Idaho to hang on the wall. He started an EOD brewery, I had a coin, one of the EOD coins, set into it.
Hey, caller, please turn your radio down, and then say the WTF Nation Radio. You're on the. I forgot how to answer the phone because it's been so long since our phones have worked. WTF Nation Radio. You're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Phil Herndon. I'm a friend of Mary's.
Oh, hi, Phil.
Oh, nice of you to join us, Phil.
Well, thank you very much.
Glad you're listening to the show. The fact that I could hear myself when you called in makes me feel weird.
Yeah, it does add for a weird echo here.
So how do you know Mary?
I was an EOD tech also. I met her at the EOD ball a couple of years ago.
Oh, right on. Apparently, there's somebody here that knows you, Jeremiah.
Rainhild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! One big happy family. I'm glad. I love it. I feel the love.
It's a great community, man.
We had a listener whom I haven't seen in a while, who was an EOD tech. Raptor Mom, help me out here. Skullduggery was the name she went by.
Yeah.
She stopped listening. Maybe we suck. And she just stopped listening to the show, or maybe she listens and just doesn't participate anymore. But you EOD types are a different breed.
That is very true.
And a question that I was going to ask is, what type of mindset do you have to maintain day to day to go out and fuck with explosive stuff?
Dark one.
Because you never know when you're going to get your ass blown off. So, I guess you're living from moment to moment.
I think that's the thing, though. That's the way most of us do live, and so it's. That's just the Jesse James bourbon, love. Sorry. It's just the way we already were. Like most EOD techs, when you meet them, they're they got a bit of a daredevil streak in them, and like you tell them to go poke that tiger with a stick, and they're like, "All right, fuck it."
So that gets you from moment to moment.
Oh yeah, and dark humor and hedonism and really bad coping mechanisms. Alcohol helps a lot.
Right. I know.
So I have a quick question for Mary, if I can actually ask. If you don't
please.
mind.
Yeah, Phil.
So with the cancer, surviving the IED blast, you went through and did all the work with the movie. I want to know what the next big thing that you're going to go through and how we can support you through it.
The next big thing that I know of is we're putting out the book in 2017. Leo wants to get it done in, I think he said the middle of the year, summertime. And then the only other thing is I'm trying to get some jerseys for a inner city football team, high school kids in Georgia that they haven't had new jerseys in like 10 or 11 years. It's crazy. But I'm a big advocate for high school sports because I feel like that really helps kids be well-rounded and learn to accept defeat instead of needing a trophy for fucking everything.
So if we wanted to send some help your way for that, where would we go? How can we help?
Oh God, I'm just starting it. I have no idea yet.
Well, let us know when you got like a website we can go to or a GoFundMe or you know how the internet is.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't started it. I'm still waiting on the coach to give me the numbers because I'm of course, I would appreciate him to pick the colors and the sizes and everything. I don't know shit about football uniforms. That's not a sport I ever played. So once he gets me all the information from that, then I'm probably going to post it up and see if I can't get a few of the agencies I work with to chime in because I love working with veterans. I feel like they really give a lot to society, and they're one of the few groups that gives back because of their job. Right. But kids are our future, and I feel like they should be supported as well.
Chelsea in our Facebook live chat says, "Hi, I'm a hand amputee. Car accident following exiting the Army. Hoping my prosthetic works so I can return to college."
Oh yeah, totally. If it's is it single or double? Did you say?
It says hand amputee, but she doesn't say. I'm sure she's still listening, and she'll let us know.
It's if she says hand, it's probably just the one, and she's good to go. Like they've got the iLimb coming out. They're doing amazing works with limb transplants, as well as Skywalker arms are in the near future. Wow. She'll be good. I went to college with no arms. The only reason I dropped out was because I had to start doing chemo.
Damn. What bad shit has not happened to you? Yeah, I didn't know about the cancer.
Oh yeah, I had breast cancer
until somebody mentioned it.
Yeah, it was just stage 1. It's not like it was anything crazy.
Yeah, but it's cancer.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. When they told me, I was like, "Fuck," but then I was like, "Oh, it's just stage 1, so just cut it out of me." It's not like I had tits to begin with, so I got new ones, and I'm good to go.
Oh, Chelsea says she was in nursing school. Dominant hand only is the one that got amputated.
No, she can totally adapt. She'll be able to get through that. You got this, Chelsea.
Yeah, of course she's got this. Whoever that was that tried to call in a couple of times, call back. I'm sorry.
Do I have to get off for them to call in? How many people this line holds?
Oh no, I got lines. I got 2 lines.
I got lines for days.
Okay. Mary, I'm going to let other people talk to you. You take care. We love you.
All right, have a good one, Phil. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, Phil, thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Yeah, there was. I was going to ask also, Mary, before we wrapped it up, where because you got a lot of stuff going on, and people who are interested need to know where they can go find out about what's going on with Mary. You're on the Facebooks and the Twitters.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you look up Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, I'm under Wonder Nubs. Even on Twitch, that's I play video games and I stream so people can watch.
What do you play?
Mostly RPGs. I'm into Mass Effect right now because Andromeda's coming out. Really like Dragon Age, Skyrim, things of the like.
Oh, here's our caller. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. Who's it? This number looks familiar. Who is this?
It's that asshole from Massachusetts.
The fucking asshole from Matt. It's Branko. What's up, dude?
Well, I'm so intrigued with her story. She's definitely a trooper. I, like you, Mary, I got like a t-shirt company that's like 2 months away. So I understand the situation you're in, and hopefully in like 2 months, I can definitely help you with those jerseys.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
There you go.
I myself, I'm going to start up a vinyl business. So if you get me the uniforms, I'll be able to cut the numbers in vinyl and press them on and send them back to you.
Isn't that a fetish also?
Vinyl?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
Not that kind of vinyl, Redleg.
Well, I mean, I just making weird connections in my brain.
Oh, wait until we stop playing Grand Theft
Well, because
Auto.
Mary taught me about, I've already forgotten what it's called. The fetish.
Oh, devotees.
Yeah, devotees. I got to write that down. Raptor Mom, write that down.
It's Raptor.
Don't Google it, man. It's like Googling the blue waffle. You'll never be the same.
Oh, my God. Okay, maybe not. Raptor Mom, scratch that out. Yeah, Raptor Mom's on the phone, Branko.
Yeah, she had some interesting stuff today. Those were the 10 hardest questions for some stickers.
Never a dull moment with Raptor Mom.
Nope.
Hope you
Why
get.
I'm Raptor Mom.
Did you get your stickers or no?
No,
but Raptor Mom heard me singing. Nobody got more than 3 questions right.
Oh, my God.
We couldn't get past the 3rd question.
You guys and your damn lunchtime show.
But Mary, like, I'm actually friends with Raptor Mom on Facebook, so if you want to send me a friend request, we can stay in contact that way.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Awesome.
I'll have to have somebody remind me because I got a memory like Swiss cheese, man.
Raptor Mom, write it down. It's the only way anything gets done around here is if Raptor Mom writes
Mom,
stuff down.
please write it down and call her every day until she does it.
Well, that's borderline harassment, dude.
Yeah, that's how you'll end up like blocked on my page.
Jesus Christ.
I've only blocked from like my own step family.
I totally blocked my mom and my mother-in-law.
Oh,
sometimes you got to do that crap.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they're mothers and mothers-in-law notoriously like in your business.
Right on a Facebook, like nah.
So what did mom and mother-in-law have to say about the movie?
I haven't. My mom was very supportive, but I don't know if she's actually seen it. I just know that she bought the Wonder Nubs sign and a couple of the T-shirts and like 6 of the movies for family. Like my mom could watch it for days, but my dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see it." I'm like, "No, you're not." I already lived through my dad seeing me get plowed behind a dumpster once. We don't need to do that again, okay?
Well, it's just
funny because. It's funny, Redleg, because like everyone else, I still haven't seen this movie.
What the fuck, man? You're not allowed to call again until you see the movie.
All right.
I'm blocking your number.
How long has the movie been fucking out and you're bitching about spoilers?
My bad. Since June.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Branko.
I don't care.
Right.
I'm still going to enjoy watching it. I just want to let like these people know I've never seen the movie. I don't care if it gets spoiled.
I'll
smoke a joint before the movie and forget what everyone said happened.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's a lot like a Bruce Campbell flick. You'll enjoy it.
I hope I do. But you all have a great night.
All right, dude.
Thanks, you too.
This fucking guy. Fuck out of here.
You in GTA.
All right.
Bye.
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 That fucking dude. Oh Jesus. Christopher says he's seen the movie 30 times.
Holy shit! Are you not burnt out?
We have some people are devoted to the movie. They're devotees.
Oh God!
Giggity.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I've only been able to watch it a couple times. Every time I see myself on screen, I'm like, I'm so fat.
It's like I get that you're super critical of yourself. Like I don't like to listen to my own radio show podcasts and stuff because I'm like, well, I sound like a total dumbass. I mean, I'm sure I do in real time, but I don't realize I'm being a dumbass at the moment. And now I'm self-conscious. Thanks a lot, Mary.
That's like the human condition. My bad.
Damn it.
No, I do the same thing. Every time I hear my voice, I'm like, that's what I sound like? Oh, God.
I've been trying to perfect my radio voice for 13 years, and I still don't like it. Ugh.
I think it sounds great.
Oh, thanks. You're just
No changes
you're just
needed.
being nice.
I'm always nice.
Oh,
unless
I love
people are dicks, and then I'm not nice.
No, write that down, Raptor Mom. We got to take a break here, Mary. The only regret that I have about having you on the show tonight is that we haven't had you on the show before.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's not your fault, Raptor Mom.
If
Looking
you
at
want to
you.
do it again, I'll totally do it again.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it again.
Oh,
I'm down. What? Oh my God! Here we go. So everybody, go follow Mary on. I found the Wonder Nubs on Facebook. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it would be equally easy to do on Twitter. And now that I know that you're a gamer and you stream on Twitch,
I do.
I'm gonna go check that out too.
Also, somewhere on the website on Wonder Nubs, I think you can see my boob. Only the one has the nipple, so the other one doesn't count. So it's just boob.
Really?
But it might have a little Facebook logo in front of the nipple because man nipple's good, girl nipple's bad.
Hang on a minute.
That's how I draw everybody to my page. Want to see my boob?
I mean, who doesn't like boobs?
For real. That's what I've been saying my whole life. Boobs bring life.
They do. All right, my show's falling apart because I'm going to look for your boob.
You can just Google Venus de Milo and I'm sure it'll pop up.
Really?
Yeah, I did a photo shoot with Michael Stokes. Brilliant, brilliant artist. Photographer who does a lot of amputee photography. Surprisingly, not a devotee, but a fantastic photographer. But he wanted to do a Venus de Milo thing, and I thought that was just so cool.
Oh, there it is. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal artist. I was super hungover in the picture, but
you can't
he
tell.
made it look nice. Photoshop's a gem.
That's great. Artistically, I've seen Michael Stokes' work before, but I didn't. I don't guess I've ever seen this.
Super cut dudes.
Yeah, like Derek Wida.
Yeah, Red Ramos has been on it. Actually, a few times. His pictures are stunning. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Photographer.
Look at my fucking viewership and listenership drop while everybody runs over to Google to look at your boobs.
Sorry. Until after the show to look for the boobs.
Damn you, Mary. We're going to take a break, everybody. Mary, thank you so much for coming on the show, and expect another invitation soon.
Awesome.
To come back, and we'll do this again.
I am so down.
What a great segment. That was cool. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll play Drink That Tune for your chance to win a prize, because who doesn't like free shit? Head over to our live chat at WTFNationRadio.com to participate. And we'll be back in a few minutes on WTF Nation Radio. I'm gonna answer the damn phones now.
Turn your radio down.
Hey, 540, are you on the air? Turn your radio down for me, please.
Hey Jim, you had something you wanted to say?
That shit makes me neurotic when I can hear myself talking. Turn your radio down.
Can you answer the question?
Turn your radio down, dude.
He's not previous callers using fake names, I hope.
I don't think
say ham bone?
Yeah, I think these are new callers. Hey, do me a favor and turn your radio down in the background. It's making me feel
Turn that
weird.
shit off. Turn your radio down.
I just wanted to say it's like I enjoy your radio station.
Oh, thanks,
I go
dude.
by Skin Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the albino Barry White.
What's up, Redleg? It's Wheels from Michigan. This is Wheels from Michigan, I said.
Quit mumbling. Here, man.
Hey, awesome. Hey, how's it going, Redleg? How are you doing today?
Not worth a damn. Do you got anything to talk about?
Not really.
Bobby says he's got a tummy ache and may not be able to get through the whole show tonight. Yeah, Bobby's pregnant.
He's gonna be a soccer player. You feel them kicks?
Get him out of the fucking country. Right. Forever. Right.
In a body bag. Forever.
Yeah,
you're one of those dickheads that rips people off by watering their drinks down. Yeah, of course you're a dickhead. No, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, thanks. Ruin our anniversary, dick.
You fucking dumb twat.
Fuck you, fucking two-timing fuck, Redleg.
Hey, Matt, you want to talk to my intern?
Sure.
Bobby, talk to Matt. Say something smart.
Hey, what's going on, Matt?
What's going on? We've already done introductions, bro. Get down to business.
I just don't know what I was doing, asshole. Fuck you, Seven.
Why are you
Hello,
yelling
Bobby.
at me? I
How are
didn't
you?
say a goddamn word. Those Raptors 6, you fucking shitty intern. You got Matt Best on the phone. That's the best you could do. I'm sorry, Matt.
Okay, all right. Bobby, go ahead.
No,
this is good radio.
Yeah, this is good radio.
Yeah, this is great radio. It would be a great date. You know, we'd just sit there and stare each other aimlessly in the eyes.
Bobby would twirl his finger in his hair.
Say words, Bobby.
Jesus Christ, dude! I think Bobby passed out. Bobby, is the anxiety taking hold now, Bobby?
Did he hyperventilate like a teenage girl at a Miley Cyrus concert?
He jumped up and ran away and unplugged his headphones.
Shut up, Bobby. This is fucking between the station manager and the assistant station manager right now.
Hey, Bobby, how about being a little bit cordial and wishing us a happy fucking anniversary, you dick?
Okay, Bobby, which day on March did I do the first broadcast?
Believe it was the 7th.
Check out the big brain on Bobby.
Right.
Holy shit, Bobby.
March 7th, 2015, WTF Nation Radio officially goes on the air for the first time. All right, Bobby.
All right, maybe we'll have some bullshit WTF Nation Radio historian position for you where you can just fuck off and take notes. You are by far the shittiest intern in the history of interns, and like not just radio, but like every job ever. Hey, Bobby, go fuck yourself. I mean, we've given you like 20 tries at this point, and you still suck. Nobody knew that until you told them, fucking Beyonce.
You need to be assassinated. Fuck your rights.
That's
fuck
right.
humanity. Just get rid of the piece of shit.
Why don't you have some stupid French name then?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why would I have a French name?
I don't know, because people in Louisiana have like the Boudreaux own that motherfucker.
This is Andrew Delacroix from St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana.
Oh, I see there he is.
Ma chérie, I'm happy to be on air with you, you fine gentlemen tonight.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Now, let me ask you. Like a Louisiana storm, the U.S. Army What the Fuck Nation has just swept the United States military. What is your secret?
There's some fucking kind of issue where I'm going to put my underwear in this house. I don't know what to do with any of it. Where am I supposed to put this? There's only a limited amount of closets in this stupid Victorian-style home, motherfucker. Where'd my pants go?
Well, that sounds like the politics of St. Bernard Parish, Louisiana, in a nutshell. Just so fucked up you can't even comprehend it.
Fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here.
These nuts.
Yeah.
It was semen, wasn't it?
I mean, it was sticky. The sticky is the icky.
It's going to be a little salty. It's going to be a little vinegary, and it's going to be a little gamey.
What'd you say? What'd you just say?
I like salty. I like savory. Let's say now you throw in some cranberries and shit, right? It's gonna taste a little different. It's gonna taste a little more fruity, and the meat's gonna be a little bit different taste. Meatists, so they call my meat. You know, go fuck yourself, dude. It's a minute difference in flavor.
Come on, dude. Don't be that way.
Because it's sexual innuendo, dude. You can't say bend over and spread your legs. Because you're going to fuck them in the ass.
Oh, my God. He just kissed it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
No.
It's so hot.
God damn.
Well, I mean, you know, everybody gets it, especially at this point in the show. Come on, dude.
You know what? I've laid in Redleg's bed, and that thing is delicious.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? We're here. We're trying to keep it a secret, and everybody knows about it.
Oh, that's so. Oh my God, that's like my teeth hurt now.
I know, in the feels, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's awkward.
You son of a bitch.
I'll buy you liquor, PCP, heroin, whatever you need to get out of that mode for a few hours.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's get nuts. Let's just, dude. Hey, man. I mean, if you can score some H, man, let's just get real crazy, man.
The fuck planet you come from? They roll him some frosty nuts.
I might get cancer of the tongue or something. I don't know.
Shut up.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I love it when you say that
Oh,
to me.
it's so hot when Asians are racist.
Asian blood, man. Once you go yellow, you're a happy fellow. No, he won't call in until he hear maybe some Asian talking. You know what they're saying to me is, oh, you're so pretty. I love your hair. I love your skin. Look, your nail. Oh, you married? You not married? Oh, I got the son. Maybe. How old are you? Oh my God, I didn't know you that old.
Oh yeah, stop that, you slant eye. I thought I caught the yellow fever.
Those Asians can fucking stitch some stuff up.
Oh my God.
Except you, Raptor 7. You're on my shit list.
Oh, who would have thought that shit? Right? Who would have thought that?
What?
What? I just lost 20 listeners. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
I joined the army to have a dick sewn on.
Yeah, I got gender dysphoria. Give me my dick or give me my fucking vagina.
I joined the army for the cooter.
All right, I'll tell you what. You send me nudes, I'll send you a sticker. I want to hug every one of you.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
My name is Jason. Your name's not Jason, motherfucker.
I will be your help today.
So you're going to go down to Rio and get Zika, and then come back and sleep with every dude in town because you're a slut.
I fucking just sat for an hour at a Pokemon stop killing a guy that took it away from a kid. Cunt's so worn out now. Redleg has to eat 2 dozen
Jesus
Krispy
Christ.
Kreme donuts, a beer after each one.
Very comfortable doing that.
Show your dominance over the other creatures that walk the earth by eating them raw.
Oh, we're all certified geniuses.
Fuck yes. Come out and see us. 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 All right, let's do this. Hi, everybody. We're gonna start Drink That Tune now. There were some comments in the Facebook Live from right before the break where people like Larry and Tyler said, "Great show tonight. Thank you, guys. I'm really feeling it tonight." That was a good show, and Mary is as awesome. Like off the air, we were talking as she is on the air. Definitely going to be a return guest. Mary is. She's pretty cool. Really embracing what life has dealt to her, and the fact that she has continued on with her military connection by helping veterans who are dealing with suicide and things like that, and remaining proactive in the community is another plus in my book. Okay, Drink That Tune, everybody. Here are the rules. And for those of you on Facebook Live, if you can't find your way over to the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, you're not going to be able to play. Not only that, you're not going to be able to listen unless you go over to YouTube, because the Facebook Live thing's got to go for reasons. And if you would like an explanation, I'll give you one some other time. But I gotta stop Facebook Live when Drink That Tune starts. So you can go check us out on YouTube. That's always an option. YouTube.com/WTFNationRadio, or but just come over to the friggin' live chat at WTFNationRadio.com so we can play Drink That Tune, and you maybe can win a prize. Tonight, this list, there's no way I'm going to be able to make it very far because, as usual, it sucks. Thank you, Raptor Mom, for that.
Oh, I do these lists just for you.
Thank you.
That is the love from my heart.
So, but I'll try to get through as much of it as I can before I get completely fed up and just stop it. So here's what we do. In the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com, I play a song, and I guess tonight all you got to tell me is the movie it's from.
Yeah.
Because usually it's artist and title, but tonight these are from movies, so you have to tell me what movie it's from. And if you get it correct, then you get a point, and you also, the drink part of Drink That Tune is, here's Mrs. Redleg and Garbage Dog. Hey. Hi. What are you guys doing? Okay. If you get it correct, you get a point. You have to tell somebody to drink. That is the drink portion of Drink That Tune. And then we move on to the next one. Now, the theme. Tonight, the theme's pretty easy, Kaz. So what do you say to 3 points?
3 points sounds good.
All right, 3 points to the person who correctly guesses the theme. And you have to send that to Kaz as a private message in the live chat at WTFNationRadio.com. And whoever guesses correctly the theme, you get 3 points added to your total, and then maybe you win. and maybe you don't. It may be the radio station doesn't detonate because of the content of these lists that Raptor Mom keeps making. Where do I have to go to turn off this Facebook Live shit?
The red button.
There is in fact a red button somewhere that I have to push. I just got to find it.
I think Allie needs to play. She said she's not going to, but I think it's a pretty even field.
Think so?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this without having to hear myself.
Oh.
Yes, I did it.
Look at you go.
I hate hearing myself on the radio, man. All right, so Drink That Tune. Now I can start Drink That Tune because I turned off the Facebook. Let me get the fucking list pulled up. This is so painful. Why do we keep doing this?
Because you like to do
the
this?
fans love it.
Because I like not having to come up with anything original for the last hour of the show.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, because the fans love it. It's what Kaz said. Is what the reason, the official reason is what Kaz said.
Because the fans love it.
So you guys are telling me the movie that this came from. All right, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, as an added bonus, everybody on the call gets to hear everything tonight because we fixed the problem.
Yes.
What is it, Skype?
Yeah, fucking Skype.
Jeez.
Piece of junk. Fuck you, Microsoft. There's Mrs. Redleg again. I like your jacket.
Hey, you ready for this cold?
I like your jacket. What the fuck was that?
Probably the middle finger.
There's shit. No, there's stuff happening in the other part of the house.
My house?
No, my house.
Oh, I was going to say.
All right, here we go. I'm going to play this first thing. Some of these aren't even songs.
No.
All right, got it.
They're just.
Okay. All right, let's not give it away too much. So that was that. I guess I can go ahead and load up the next one. Wait a second. Did that just happen?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Hey, Minx.
She can't play.
Minx.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Why
do you
can't
not?
I play?
Because you're on the goddamn call.
She has the list.
No, I don't. I never got the list.
Doesn't matter. You heard it before, like 30 seconds before everyone else.
Shit.
Are you
Okay,
new?
fine, I'll get off.
Are you new?
I mean, apparently.
Back on probation with you.
God damn
You
it.
add a week added to your probation.
Son of a bitch.
If you want to play, you can, but you can't be in here. You got to get out.
Okay, fine. I won't play.
Okay, then that's an option also. You can just stay on here and talk shit. Jesus Christ, Minx. Can't take you anywhere.
I know.
Gunlove got the theme.
Gunlove got the theme.
Yep.
I was going to say, it's probably because I'm sober right now. Sorry.
I'm going to play the next
I'll do
thing.
better.
I'm going to play the next thing. It's okay, Minx. I guess. God damn it. I knew I should have got stoned before we started this.
And Pop is going to get the point for that.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. All right, next one.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please.
I think we need more of these than have like long pauses.
And there were in the
silence.
same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over
All
the...
right, it's enough. God damn it. Somebody will get that. Come on, hurry up, everybody. Shit. What am I missing? Okay, there we go.
For fuck's sake.
What
So Allie is playing.
All right, so who gets that point?
Mm-hmm.
I see Allie.
I see Gunlove, but
Nice.
hey, there's a space bar somewhere on your... Okay, she just said fucking space bar.
So gun love.
No, it's whoever Khan says. You guys know the thing.
Well, the only one that I saw was Allie, and then Gun Love said fucking spacebar.
Oh, you didn't see where Gun Love said right above Allie, between Raptor Mom and Allie? Charlie Brown, Chris Mom.
I thought it said Chubba Wumpa. But I don't have my glasses on.
Hey, don't private message me with the answers, guys. Put them out in the chat.
Yeah, Gun Love got it.
All right. Put it out in the fucking community chat so we know who gets it first. Don't private message me with it. It's fucking next one. Clicking the wrong stuff. Is anybody like doing the whole part where you have to take a drink, or are they just ignoring that?
Yeah, Pop said Allie drink for.
Oh, there we go. All right. All right, here's the next one.
I am not Santa Claus. Ah. Did you or did you not read the card? Yeah, I read the card. Then you're the new Santa. In putting on the hat and jacket, you accepted the contract. What contract? The card in the Santa suit. You said you read it, right? So when you put on the suit, he fell subject to the Santa Claus. Here. The Santa Claus? Oh, you mean the guy that fell off my roof? No. Not Santa Claus, the person. Santa Claus, the clause. What?
I got to turn that off, too.
I like that movie.
I don't get it. But listen, because the cat's out of the bag about the theme. Christmas movies. I don't like Christmas movies.
Yeah, that's why I did this.
I know.
Okay, Allie got that.
Bad Santa. You wish.
Almost.
Oh, boy. So many of these to go through. All right, here's the next one.
Well, young lady, and what's your name?
I'm sorry she doesn't speak English. She's Dutch. She just came over. She's been living in an orphan's home in Rotterdam ever since. Well, we've adopted her. I told her you wouldn't be able to speak to her, but when she saw you in the parade yesterday, she said you were Santa Claus, as she calls you, and you could talk to her. Well, I didn't know what to do.
Hallo, ik ben blij dat je gekomen bent.
Oh, ben Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus speaks Dutch?
He speaks all the languages.
Yeah.
He's a smart feller. Or a fart smeller, however you want to say it.
Gun Love got that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Gun Love's a fan of the Christmas movies, apparently. The only thing that would have made that hilarious would have been if somebody put Miracle on 34th, not 34 ST. 30. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Miracle on
34th.
Forced.
Like 4th Street.
But he missed the corner.
There we go. I gotta type it. I can't even pronounce it. Like that.
34th Street.
Fuck. This is picked a hell of a time to quit drinking. So here's this one's all right. This of all of the holiday movies, I guess this would be the one that I would watch. Interestingly enough, I watched this recently with the missus.
It's my favorite.
Oh, it's not working. Yes.
What?
It will. It just isn't yet. I guess it will. There he goes. That part at the beginning didn't belong in there.
Beautiful. God.
Sure you know what it's about. Honey, let me tell you.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together. This is a full-blown 4-alarm holiday emergency here. We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye.
Best movie ever.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
When I heard that motor start up, I thought it was going to be Uncle Eddie going, shitter's full.
Oh my God, you totally gave it away with that.
Shitter was full. Oh, they figured it out by now, surely. If not, we'll all have a drink.
D-Max said the Grinch. No.
Oh my God.
I mean, there was also the part where Pop,
yeah,
he goes on this with jolliest bunch of assholes.
And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
What?
Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass.
Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot.
I like when he goes off about his boss.
Yeah. That would so be you, Redleg.
It would be.
Like you would get the membership to the Jolly of the Month, club or Jelly of the Month club, and you would just fucking go off, and your cousin Eddie and the family would drag us into the boat. The cat in the tree, it was a squirrel. Oh, the cat, ate the cord. Never mind. And then then you had the squirrel. Yeah.
All right, here's the next one.
You're next.
Next. I said next, goddammit. This is not the DMV, all right? Move along.
It's the Jim Beam show.
You can tell me. I know. How about Santa? If you don't tell him, you won't get a present. That's right. Come on and tell Santa all about it.
What do you want? Well, come on, what do you want? A snot rag? Right, another fucking mongoloid. Marcus, get this kid off me before he pisses on me, all right?
Good love.
Yeah.
There.
Next. God damn it.
This isn't the DMV.
All right, I'll do the next one. Let's just keep moving along. Gun loves cheating? How? How would anybody cheat? I'm confused. Unless you have the list. She doesn't.
Football? Oh no! What was I doing? Wake up, stupid! Wake up! No!
No, I want an officer red undercover knife and 200 jet regimental rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Easy.
The house that film was filmed in, that movie was filmed in, is in Cleveland, and I took my daughters to go see it, and it's set up just like the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the kids were hiding in cabinets, and it's.
Was there
pretty cool, man.
Was there anything fragile in there?
There was a big old leg lamp.
Must be Italian.
Fragile.
Fragile. Gun Love cheated and got that one too.
Yeah, she sure did.
I've never heard of this movie before. This next one. It came out 2 years before I was born.
Oh, so we know it's an old movie.
It's a classic movie, yeah.
Here he comes now, the big hand.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Ice.
Why do I know this song?
I'm Mr. 10 Below.
What?
So why do I know that song?
I don't know.
Why?
I've never heard this before.
I love it. I love that movie.
So it came out in 1953.
Miser song too.
It came out in 1953. Is that right? Straight out of Sill.
Old friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to snow in my clutch.
All right, I can't take it anymore.
Too much.
Like I'm over here, like, you know, shaking my finger, like do 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 do.
Do you know what it is, Minx?
I don't know the movie, but
Oh.
I've got this picture. No, like, and it was like that old like stop animation stuff that they used to do.
Yeah, it was.
And it was like this weird looking like cross between a snowman and a skeleton, and he's like just going along and like, I'm Mr. White Christmas.
So Baldy got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Minx is going to wake up at like 3 a.m. Dun, dun.
Right?
The year without Santa Claus.
Yep.
Oh, could this next one be any easier? Oh. I'd be happy if this would just fucking open in the right window. Well, my shit's all
this
jacked
one
up over here.
will probably be the who can type the fastest.
It's a gimme.
Did Baldy just choose me to drink?
No.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Straight out of Sill. You're just making fun of my age. That's okay. That's all right. You'll be here one of these days.
The only one, Mr. Grinch.
Remember, we want the name of the movie.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as tiny as an eel, Mr. You're with a greasy black heel.
Let's see who gets this.
You should have chose the Grinch karaoke music that didn't have the words in it. That would have been harder.
I'm going to need the name of the movie, everybody.
Like the full name.
Gunlove got it.
No. Well,
No,
I mean,
that's not the full name.
Nah, it's not the name. That's not the name of the movie.
No.
There you
not
go,
at all.
Pop Pop.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Bright Minx, am I right?
Yes. Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's the full name of the movie.
All right. I mean, Cons can overrule me, but I feel like Minx and I are correct.
You are.
Oh, yes. I love being right.
Winning.
Minx, they got
Boy
tiger's
for so
blood.
long.
You go, Minx.
I try.
This is a Christmas movie? I guess it is.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
The grinder, the Dr. Sway,
Do you
the
really think you
grinder
have a
that
chance
stole.
against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
That's so stupid.
Play it again.
Okay.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It's so cheesy. Isn't it? I mean, maybe he thought he was cool. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Van Damme.
Hey.
Straight out of Sill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, this is Gene Van Damme. Motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's, oh my God. That's going to haunt me for the rest of the fucking Christmas season. Die Hard's a Christmas movie, motherfucker.
Well, apparently there's two types of people. Those who think Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and then those that don't.
What side of the fence do you fall down on there, Meeks?
I can say that I'm option C, and that I have never actually seen that movie.
Oh, there you go.
So I have no opinion.
Okay, motherfucker. We play this next song, motherfuckers.
Go back to jail! Jersey, you moron!
Take me home right now.
You got it, pal.
Something's making noise. Hold on. I got to take my shit out of my ears. Maybe it's just me. Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
See? Apparently it is.
Motherfucker. Nobody gonna get this one? No.
No, they're going down the elf rabbit hole, but
Everybody drink.
now if I said something, if he played, and this is, let's call it an everyone drink, and I bet you someone's going to guess it now, is the scene where the main character gets his ass beat with a toaster.
Well, Pop got it
What?
right after you started talking, so I don't know what you want to do there, Cos.
Oh, I'll give it to Pop.
Oh, fuck yeah, Pop.
Pop seems to be winning.
He's guessing the Christmas movies.
Gunlove's got, let me see, 7. Pop's got 4.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. I don't know how to count.
That's okay. We love you anyway.
Yay.
Well, this could be interesting, this next one.
And it was Christmas Eve. Night was falling, and the lamplighters were plying their trade.
Oh, love it.
Hey, light the lamp, not the rat, light the lamp, not the rat. My apologies. Put me out, put me out, put me out, put me out. Whistle, what? Thank you. You're welcome.
I love this movie.
You know, I think those two characters, like, that just explains
the whole movie.
station. Yeah, they made the whole movie, but that is us on the station.
Right.
We would knock somebody over just to end up in a barrel of freezing cold water.
My God.
But we're also the two old men. Like,
Oh, yeah. Those dudes.
I don't remember what their names are.
Oh, I think they're just the theater, the critics.
Their names are Redleg and Cos.
Yeah, that's it. So who got it?
Accurate. It's accurate.
Straight out of Sill, got the whole thing.
Okay. Fair enough. Let me load up the next one. Oh my God, this is a fucking old ass movie. I didn't realize it was that old. Wonder how long it took to make this movie.
Hey, look! Those! Hey, what do you know? One of them likes ya.
Yeah, Fireball? You really think so?
Here comes the coach.
All right, yellings. All right now. That's better. My name is Comet. And even though I'm your instructor, I want to be your pal, right?
This is so fucking corny, man.
I want to be your pal.
What's funny is the does, the female deer, they got like big old eyes and eyelashes and stuff, and then the the little like male deer look like a bunch of dorks, and then Comet strolls up with big ass antlers and shit, and he's like, all right, everybody, shut the fuck up.
T3H Pookie.
That was my version of Rudolph.
T3H Pookie?
Sure.
The Pookie? No, just kidding. It's fucking dyslexia. Fuck this. I can't read now, apparently. Fuck my life.
Yeah, who needs to read? You'll never use that shit.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that stop motion animation from 1964 is why I said I wonder how long it took to make this, because that stop motion shit takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
Picture after picture after picture after picture.
Right. That's the next one. Oh, boy. Was this one animated or was this stop motion? I can't remember.
Well, parts of it were stop motion.
But didn't they like remake it also? That where it wasn't?
Yeah, sure.
Look, the hack's back. Let's see if it'll make Frosty alive again.
Happy birthday! Hey, I said my first words.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday.
That's even worse than fucking the Rudolph.
Gun love.
There you go. I'm going to skip 15 because reasons.
Is it a trigger?
Because you're the boss.
Well, but we've already done it, kind of.
Well, yeah, but okay.
Oh, well, shit. Let me just look at it for a second. Why is everything loading so slow? Fuck it. I'll go to the next one. Screw it. It was How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. And Taylor Momsen is in that. She plays a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Cindy Lou.
Yeah, but that's not how I prefer to picture Taylor Momsen.
I like her present version.
Oh, my God, dude, right?
Yeah,
boy. Yeah. Present day Taylor Momsen.
Who does she sing for now?
Pretty Reckless.
The Pretty Reckless.
I feel like a Quagmire from Family Guy. Hey, Meg, you 18 yet?
Giggity.
I guess the next one.
She's 18, right?
Oh, yeah. Remember when all Hollywood movies had these big fucking
Productions?
scores and from the live orchestra, and there was so much dancing and choreography and singing
and talent.
And now it's fucking I get the Hunger Games and the other fake Hunger Games that Mrs. Redleg was watching earlier, Divergent or some shit. It's fucking straight out. I still got it. It's a big fucking, like, all these old Hollywood movies are such a major production. So many people involved in every camera shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're singing, Bing Crosby and whoever this chick is. There's an orchestra playing, and now we get,
prepackaged
bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like a super fan of this stuff. I'm just saying that the craft, the art is kind of being lost. Jesus Christ, that sucks too, but I'm just admiring how much went into making that. All right, next one.
Hold it right there. This is the concierge, sir.
I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator. You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
Yes, sir. I was.
You was here, and you was smooching with my brother. I'm afraid you're mistaken, sir. Don't give me that. You've been spooching with everybody. Snuffy, Al, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy leg, Cheeks, Phony Bob, Cliff. No. It's a lie. I could go on forever, baby.
Did Armor 6 get it?
Terribly sorry, sir, but
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
you're mistaken.
Okay.
We are looking for a young man.
All right. I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Now I'm just sitting here watching this. I gotta move on. I wasn't planning on sitting here watching the whole fucking movie. Next one. That is the second one. Home Alone. Something about New York.
Lost in New York.
Yeah. Home Alone 3.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to be here. Hi.
Now come over here, boy. Sam, and every time it...
Jesus Christ.
I love that movie. I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell.
You're an angry elf.
Straight out of Sill.
Yeah.
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 He's creeping up. Gun Love and Pop Pop better pick up your game.
Next one.
It's just another work day, and any jackanapes who thinks else should be boiled in his own pudding.
But, sir, Christmas is a time for giving, a time to be with one's family.
I say bah, humbug.
I don't care. I say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well said, Master Fred.
Cratchit, what are you doing?
I was just trying to keep my hands warm, sir.
Oh my God. What is the... I got to go back to the list and look at the name of this. Okay, all right. I don't think anybody's going to get it. Well, maybe.
Not the proper name. Well, there I go. Gun Love.
Gun Love. I should have known. She'd get this one. Fucking Mickey Mouse. Two of the things that I really don't like. Disney and Christmas. Combined together in one fucking movie.
Well, the Muppets are Disney.
Oh, no, they're not. That's Jim Henson.
Yeah, then sold himself to Disney.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or his son did, or whatever.
What's this? What is this? Okay. This is a movie? Oh, I guess it is.
That's older than both of us.
I really am a mean and despicable creature at heart, you know. It's so difficult to really change.
Difficult? Why, look here. Changing from bad to good's as easy as taking your first step. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other.
Oh, boy.
Da-da, da-da.
I don't even know what I just listened to.
It's on the list.
I've got all those old movies.
Isn't this another one of those? Oh shit! We were just talking about
Stop motion.
Rudolph. Yeah,
yeah, it's stop motion.
And soon you'll be walking out the door.
What the fuck is this shit?
So Kris Kringle goes to this German town and Meister Burger's there, and
Really?
he shuts his ass down.
Really?
Yeah.
You know all this?
Yes.
Okay.
You never will get where you're going if you never.
This is really creepy. Well, if Gunlove it doesn't know it, then
everyone drink.
I guess the name of the movie is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We got three songs left.
Damn, we're getting through the entire list for once.
Oh yeah, we're hauling ass through this one.
It's because Gunlove's guessing them all.
Yeah. What? So with 3 remaining, what's the SCO look like?
The close ones are Straight Outta Sill.
Mm-hmm.
And Pop Pop are tied at 4. Gunlove has 9.
Holy fuck! So nobody can beat Gunlove.
No.
All right. Well, I'll do the rest of them anyway. Oh, Pop Pop did get it. It's way up there. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Yeah, he got it.
He still can't win, though.
No. If he gets all these, it puts him at 8.
Yep.
All right. We'll see what happens. Donna Reed's kind of hot.
Gunlove.
I'd pee in her butt. Donna Reed, I mean. Jesus Christ. I clarified that. I mean, I'd pee in Gunlove's butt too, but, you know. Next one. Oh, dude. My wife tried to get me to watch this the other night. I was like, sure.
It's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good. It's worth watching. It is.
Yeah, it's just a fucking Christmas movie, though, man.
Hello, excuse me. I am looking for a ham, a hickory honey ham.
If there are any left, they'll be back there.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Excuse me.
Oh, boy. I don't like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Straight Outta Sill.
Yeah. Oh, boy, he's the last one.
Not even in True Lies?
No. I don't like her.
Not even The Dance?
No. Because I don't like her.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a Turboman doll.
Me too, me too.
Do you have any more in the back?
What?
You see that? What did I say?
These guys are looking for a Turboman?
A Turboman doll, yes.
Looking for Turbo Man.
Hey, everybody! These two are looking for a Turbo Man!
Shut up, man!
I'm looking for a Turbo Man doll.
You're looking for Hatchimals?
What's so funny?
Where have you guys been? Turbo Man's only the hottest selling Christmas toy ever. You know what? We got plenty of Turbo Man's faithful saber-tooth tiger booster.
Pop, got it.
You know, they should, like, with the whole Hatchimal thing, is do a, what is it called? A fuck.
A complefuck?
I'm not sure I know what a complefuck is.
Confirmation, or what is the word I'm thinking of?
Tell me the definition. I might be able to help you.
Pretty much where you take something else that is out there and you tweak it a little bit to make it
a mixtape. No, I'm
fuck. I'm trying to think of the word and I can't. Yeah, I guess you could say mashup, but like, you know, replace the Hatchimal instead of, you know, Turbo Man in the the classic NES. Never mind.
I'm kind of lost.
It was random thoughts of Raptor Mom.
Wow, we could be here for. Is this going to be an after show?
Like you wanted something, but you don't get it. But here's your consolation prize.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. It's not a
completion. Is that what I'm
It's not a complefuck, but I mean, it's the closest word I could come up with.
Like when a rapper gets down with another rapper and they make something.
I guess. Yeah.
Like Friday Night Fuckery feat Raptor Mom and Cause and make
She totally just said completely.
Compilation.
It's the codeine. Sorry.
Codeine.
I don't. I'm not sure she wanted compilation. Because a compilation is a bunch of things compiled together. I'm fucking lost. Give me some of that codeine. Maybe I'll be able to understand you. Somebody said something about an after. Is there going to be an after show?
I'm going to work on my monitor issue.
All right.
Because I've got my broadcast stuff on the other monitor.
Right.
And the other monitor has not woken up.
So
I see the welcome screen, but it doesn't stop that.
Welcome.
I got to work on that.
You've got mail. So I guess what I'll do then is wrap the show up, and then maybe I'll come back and play some music.
Right on.
And say words in between. But I got to go outside for a minute first.
Understood.
Before I come back and play music. You know, you picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm picking that up.
Yeah. And then I'll come back all like Chinese looking, and we'll just do some more stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So the show, but like show part.
Proper show.
The show proper.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all stingy.